I've been using the Koss SB40 headset with my Yaesu FT-891 for a couple of months now. The headset has been working great, and I find it to be an excellent budget replacement for the discontinued Heil BM17 headset. But the missing link in this setup is the adapter cable. I was still using my Heil headset adapter cable. The Heil cable works just fine with the Koss headset. There's no problem with that. But the Heil cable is almost as expensive as the headset itself. So I set out to find a lower cost option. And here it is, a homebrew headset adapter cable for your Yaesu FT-891. Now, headset adapter cables do two things. They connect the microphone in the headset to the transceiver, and they provide a port so you can connect a switch for transceiver keying. That's what these two receptacles on my adapter do. The 1/8 inch or 3.5 millimeter jack is for the microphone, and the 1/4 inch or 6.5 millimeter jack is for the transmit switch. On the other end of my cable is an 8-pin RJ45 modular plug that inserts into the jack on the transceiver. Now, this will work on all Yaesu transceivers that use the 8-pin modular plug, like the FT-891, the FT-991, the FT-817, and the FT-710. With that said, let's get the parts together and build a Yaesu headset adapter cable for our SB40 headset. To build the adapter cable, you're going to need 3 parts. A 1-foot RJ45 networking patch cable. Look for a cable that uses thicker 24 or 26 gauge wires. I found some cables online that used very thin 30 gauge wire, and you're going to want to find that heavier gauge wire. It's just an easier process. I've got links for these items down in the video description below. You're also going to need a 1/8 inch or 3.5 millimeter plug with bare leads, and a 1/4 inch plug or 6.5 millimeter plug with bare leads. Some electrical tape and heat shrink tubing finish out the parts list. For tools, you're going to need a wire cutter, stripper, soldering iron, and a heat gun. Looking at the microphone pinout for the Yaesu, there are 4 wires you will be interested in. The microphone and mic ground wires, push to talk, and chassis ground wires. On your network cable, the mic ground will be the blue wire, the microphone input, the blue stripe wire, push to talk, the green wire, and the chassis ground, the brown stripe wire. Mic ground, or the blue wire, will connect to the black wire on your 1/8 inch plug, and the blue stripe microphone input wire will connect to the red wire on the plug. For push to talk, the green wire connects to the red wire on the 1/4 inch plug, and the brown stripe wire connects to the black wire on the 1/4 inch plug. Step 1 is to cut the network cable in half. Remove some of the outer sheath, separate the wires, and strip the insulation off the 4 wires that we need. The others can be just folded back for now. Next, connect the wires. Microphone ground, or the blue wire, will connect to the black wire on your 1/8 inch plug, and the blue stripe microphone wire will connect to the red wire on the plug. For the push to talk, the green wire connects to the red wire on the 1/4 inch plug, and the brown stripe wire connects to the black wire on the 1/4 inch plug. I like to twist the wires together and then make the connection permanent with a dab of solder. I then cover the connection with a bit of electrical tape. Once all 4 connections are made, you can test your handiwork by plugging in the adapter and transmitting into a dummy load. So plug that in. Let's see what happens. And look right here. Okay, that works. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. KB9VBR. All right, now that's working. If everything looks great, seal things up with the heat shrink tubing. Now, if you're smart, not like me, you're going to want to thread the wires into that tubing before connecting them. This is going to make that process a whole lot easier. And there you have it. Total time to complete the project is about 15 minutes. You should have enough parts to make 2 sets of adapters. Make a spare or a second set for a friend. If you want to make your own adapter cables, you're going to find a parts list and the microphone pinout diagrams in the video description below. I'd love to hear your questions or comments, so let me know if you built a cable and how it worked out for you. Also, be sure to check out my page over on Patreon. You can join for free and get weekly email newsletters, become a member, and unlock more benefits and bonus content, like an extended video with commentary on building this adapter cable. That's over at patreon.com/KB9VBR Antennas. But for now, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'm Michael, KB9VBR. You have a great day, and 7-3.